Hey there folks, Uncle Troy, the human pincushion. And I just got back from the doctor. I talked about that last week, yesterday from my point of view, recording this. And I had been, I guess dreading is the word, this doctor's visit. Because me and this doctor have not really gotten along, haven't really seen eye to eye. I was actually going to request a different doctor, but the other doctor had retired suddenly. So this was the only doctor in the practice I usually go to. And I am pleased to say that we actually did communicate this time. I think part of it might have had to do that my results from my glucometer here, the blood glucose level I check, were a little more in line. Let me show you a better shot of that. A little more in line with what she wanted. My blood pressure wasn't all that high, even though I had managed to run out of my blood pressure medicine for a day or two. Be leaving the house here in just a second to get that refilled. And we talked about some other health problems I've been having, but we actually seemed to communicate this time, which really surprised me because we just hadn't been communicating very well. But the only major problem we had was when it came time to draw blood to send off to the lab. They tried here, and you may or may not can see that little dot there. So little blood came out they didn't even bother with a bandage, and here, and eventually here. So that's 4 pokes that I got, and finally they got enough blood. Actually, from the last one on this side, they got enough blood for 1 vial, but they needed 2 vials, and the vein closed up. I have bad veins. In fact, I was told once by a guy who, an EMT in an ambulance, that if I was ever in a car wreck, I would wake up with an IV in my neck, because that's the only way he could make sure he could hit the vein the first time. I've worked hospitals for 20 years at least, and I spend all day at the hospital. I work hospital security, safety and security, so I go all through the hospital. I deal with people every day. I deal with doctors, nurses, lab technicians, whatnot, and I'm in my element there. I know who I am, I know where I am, I know what I'm doing, I have confidence in myself, everything's fine. But when I go to a hospital or a doctor's office as a patient, suddenly I'm a 6-year-old scared kid again, and the pucker factor goes up to about 1,000,000, and all I can think of is my veins are scared, and when you go to start drawing blood, they disappear. They just squeeze away. But anyway, like I said, I managed to go to the doctor today. We had a good discussion, and I think we're doing good. Like I said, I'm about to leave to go to the pharmacy to pick up my refills for my prescriptions, take my medicines for today, and start my carb counting for today to make sure that I stay with my new dietary guidelines. So I'm actually feeling pretty good, even though I'm lacking in blood. This is Uncle Troy signing out. Please have a good night.